Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra. I have not posted in a long minute, and I'm looking a little crazy, but I'm okay with that. Um, I guess I just wanted to come on here because I just feel like I've been feeling just all over the place. We just got out of a retrograde, and that was just so much. Um, I don't know if I technically believe in that, but if it is true, it was a lot. Or it was really just coincidental. But I just wanted to come on here because lately, or for a long time, I feel like I've just been struggling with self. And I think that a lot of times I would try to put so much value in external things. I thought that I needed to start a business. I thought that I needed to start dressing a certain way. I thought that I needed to start doing more, um, in order to really change my life. But I'm realizing that it's not about any of that. It's not about any of that. It's not about, oh, I look crazy. I don't care. It's not about any of that. It's about actually going within yourself to really understand what is going on. If you're having a hard time with life right now, I think it's something internal versus something external. And I think that's what God is really showing me right now, is that if you really want to live an abundant life, you have to know who you are. You have to love yourself. You have to be yourself, and less is more. Especially in this day and age, I say it all the time with social media and our definition of success as millennials. We see people 20 years old, 19, 18, 17, 16 years old with BMWs and a house and married and kids. And, well, I'm not going to say 16, 17 with kids and all that, but we see people really young that are quote unquote like really successful. So it can be really hard to navigate dealing with things internally when you see a lot of people around you or your age or your peers that are successful. You think, if you're in pain, you think, oh, I need this, I need that. Maybe if I get a business, maybe if I get a new job, maybe if I become a doctor, maybe if I, start dating more, maybe if I start getting around new friends, maybe if I start dressing differently, maybe if I had this kind of house, maybe if I had more money, maybe if I drove this kind of car, maybe if I traveled more, maybe if I started something new, maybe if I worked out, maybe if I dressed a certain way, maybe if I changed my hair, maybe if I, we think that better is outside of us, something that we need to obtain in order to feel sufficient, in order to feel enough, in order to feel worthy. And so I think that God right now is stripping these things from me. He's stripping these definitions of success. these definitions of worthiness, this definition of where I thought I should be during this time. I'm 24 and I just feel like I'm not really where I thought that I would be. I'm not nowhere close as where I thought that I would be. I thought that I would be living alone. I mean, not living alone. I thought that I would have a nice apartment, that I would have a really nice job, that I would be high up in that job. That I would probably just, that's pretty much it. Being a cute little relationship or something, having a business, and yeah. But, and I'm just the opposite. I'm working a entry level job. I don't have a business. I don't really go out much. I don't I'm living at home with my parents, and I'm realizing that that's okay. As much as it doesn't feel okay, it's okay, because it's where I need to be in order to realize the things that I need to realize in life right now. I'm glad that, as excruciating, when I say excruciating, I mean excruciating. As excruciating as it is, this place that I'm in right now, this transformation, this rebirth, I would say, I know deep in my soul that it's the best thing that I could be experiencing right now, because it's making me start to see the things that actually matter. Even though I feel like I can't really touch those things right now because of all of the conditioning that I've been through, all of the pain that I've been through, all of the fears that I have, all of the trauma that, I'm dealing with, that I experienced as a kid. I'm still on a path to something amazing. And that's truly knowing who I am, truly knowing what matters, being able to have nothing and still feel worthy. And that's really what I want. I don't want to have a car, or to have a business or a relationship or kids or a house or friends or anything. I don't want to need to have anything. Money. I don't want to have to feel like those are necessities in my life in order to be happy with self. And so I think God is really taking me on that journey, but it's so, so, so difficult right now. It's been difficult. But if anybody can relate to this video, I just pray that you give yourself grace, because that's really one thing that I'm trying to learn, is just to give myself grace, give myself understanding. Even though I don't know what the fuck is going on, I know that it's deeper, it's meant for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like I'm going through this for no reason. And yeah, it's not for no reason. Everything happens for a reason, as cliche as that is. But yeah, transformation and just really, I don't know, man. I just feel like my eyes have been open to so much, even though I've done so little. I feel like yeah, my eyes just have been open to so much of the ways that I have gone about life, my conditioning. That's really what I think, that's really what a spiritual awakening is. I really think that that's what a spiritual journey is really opening you up to seeing how you have been asleep for so long, how you have, the ways you lived your life that were really unconscious, were really based in fear that were really based in limitations, you know. And in the beginning or throughout the journey, it's excruciating because that's all you know. All you've been knowing are those fears. All you've been knowing um, is that conditioning. All you've been knowing is how you've been living, you know. So it's like your eyes have been opened for the first time. It's kind of like someone who's been in prison their whole life, born in prison, lived in prison. All they know is the system, and someone lets them out of the prison. They're not gonna know what is going on, you know. They're not gonna know how to live without that prison, you know. And that's kind of what it is. And so it's very difficult. And even though I'm saying this, I still can't fully wrap my mind around it because I've been in the conditioning. I'm still there, you know. There's so much that I can't even begin to process, you know. And if it's a random person watching this video, they ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But for someone who actually knows what I'm experiencing, or who can relate, or who is in a similar situation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I don't know, I just pray over myself. I pray over anybody watching this video, and praying over anybody who can relate, because I know that you may feel very alone right now, but you are not alone. I've been experiencing it myself, and it's happening so that you can be your truest version of yourself, so that you can be truly authentic, so that you can live a life that's actually worth living and not based on fears or comparison or society. And you know, it may look weird, things that you may be doing right now. Like, I don't spend a lot of time with other people right now. I just feel like it's too hard. You know, I feel like people don't understand. I feel very misunderstood. I feel very alone. But that's okay. You know, I have God. I have God. You know, I'm living at home. And as much as I thought that that would be a bad thing, I think that it's a very good thing, because you need people. As much as we try to say, like, oh, you should just isolate, you don't need no one. No, this is not a great time to isolate and never talk to anyone or never express yourself. Like, if you have that one friend that you can call them, even if they don't understand. If you're comfortable enough to talk to them about it, talk to them about it. You know, express yourself. This is a form of expression for me. But talk about it, you know. Find someone that you can talk about it. Get a therapist, you know, because that's how people start going crazy and feeling, just feeling like they're losing their self, losing their mind, because they're experiencing this, but they're keeping it all in a way that's just not healthy, you know. Everything is meant to flow through us. So you feeling like that you can't express yourself, can't talk about it, can't say anything, that's keeping it within you. And you need to express that. You need to be vulnerable in this time. This experience is about being vulnerable. You know, it's about being naked. It's about stripping everything from you that is not you. I thought that for doing YouTube that I needed to, you know, have my hair done and have my nails done and have on cute clothes, but no, I don't even have the energy. I don't even have the energy to do all of that. I don't. This is how I look at work. Bro, this is how I look at work. Like, I haven't had it in me. I haven't had it in me. But I don't know. I just hope that you find yourself. This is what this process is about. And maybe I'm just talking to myself. I don't know, but I pray that you find yourself and that, even through the pain and even through the uncomfortableness, that you find small pieces that you can hold on to keep going, to keep freaking going, because it's hard, man. It's very hard. Life is hard. I'm only 24 and I just feel like, what is this? What the hell is this? I'm supposed to be living my best life at 24. I feel like I have a freaking mental breakdown every other day, or just like it's been bad. It's been bad, but I cannot let I don't know. Talk to people, y'all. Talk to people. Find someone you can talk to. Find someone you can freaking talk to. If that's a therapist, that's fine. If that's God, if that's your journal, if that's your mom, find somebody you can talk to. It's really important. Dang, I've been talking for 16 minutes. But yeah, I think that's just important, to find things that you can hold on to and grasp onto, something that's real and tangible for you, because man, it can just feel like you're all out of whack. And I think the biggest thing I'm learning right now is to surrender to that process, surrendering to this feeling of uncomfortableness, of fear. Oh my gosh, fear is such a scary feeling. Oh my man, it's terrifying. And I just feel like it's just been in my body and just but allow yourself to feel that. Give yourself grace, give yourself love, give yourself compassion. Don't try to run from it. The whole process is about unveiling those parts of yourself that you've been running from. Don't run from it. As hard as that is, don't run from it. You are okay, and you might need to remind yourself that, I've been praying a lot lately. Not these last couple of days, but I'm trying to get back into it. Been reading my Bible more. I mean, I've been spending time in parks for a long time, but like I go on walks, I meditate, I journal so much. Oh my gosh, I write a lot. I love to write. But yeah, allow the process, allow the stripping to happen. Because that is what is really going on right now. And you have to allow yourself to be stripped. God is stripping away everything that is not you. And it's so easy to compare yourself and say, why isn't this person going through it? Why isn't no one that I see? Why isn't anybody else going through this? But it's okay. I'll probably go cry after this, honestly. Not kidding. Well, I'll probably go cry after this, or I don't know. But that's a form of expression. And maybe you need to go cry. Maybe you need to go scream. Maybe you need to go hit something. Maybe you need to draw. Maybe you need to go out. Maybe you need to, let yourself do whatever it is that you feel that you need to do. We have so many trapped emotions and feelings in our bodies because we don't allow ourselves to feel these things. We don't allow ourselves to, we feel like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling like this, or I shouldn't be. No, if you're feeling like this, honor that. If you're feeling a certain type of way, honor that. That is how you're supposed to feel. That is what is needing to be felt. So, tangible things, I guess that I would say is helping me or not. Man, honestly, I don't even know what too much of what's helping me right now, but I would say praying. I feel like this YouTube video is helping me. So finding some way to express yourself, letting go of distractions is a good one, is a big one. You are delaying your process by being distracted, but at the same time, it's gonna fall off. Certain habits and certain things that you used to do that just don't serve you anymore, those things are gonna fall off of you. Like I used to just watch YouTube and watch Netflix and stuff when I felt really a lot of fear in my body or a lot of uncomfortableness in my body. But I'm at the point now where I cannot do that anymore. I cannot just, I mean, I still do it from time to time where I just am just like on my phone for a long time, but it's just, I can tell that I am purging that part of myself because I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, you know? So just allow the process to happen because whatever is needing to be stripped away is going to be stripped away. So I think that really, I can't even tell you what to do, but to just surrender and to allow whatever is happening to happen. But things that have been working for me are like stretching. I love like stretching and stuff and just breathing, spending time outside, um eating healthier, like because really like fast food and stuff, it just makes you feel heavy, you know, it just weighs you down. And so I find that when I eat a little bit healthier, I might go get like a frozen dinner, some fruits, and some water. And I just feel not heavy after I eat. And that makes such a big difference. But just find things that feels good to you, that helps you feel more open to the process, you know, and it's okay if you feel like shit. You're gonna feel like shit. And that's okay. Support yourself in feeling like shit. Don't try to say affirmations and this and that to try to change your mindset and change this and change that. Stop focusing on changing things and just focus on support. That's what my mindset I'm trying to, or what I have been realizing, like just focus on supporting yourself through the process. Support yourself. There's nothing to change. There's only, you just need to become more aware and be compassionate for yourself through it because the process is happening on its own. The process is happening on its own. So say affirmations and things that support you. Prayer supports you. You know, eating a little bit healthier supports you. I'm not saying to just take away all your food and start eating healthy. Movement helps you. You know, journaling supports you. Do things, say affirmations that support you. I support myself. I am supported through this pain. Not I am happy. I'm living my best life. Like, no, because you're not. That's why I've never resonated with that. For some reason, I've never been able to just tell myself like, oh, I'm so happy right now. If I'm feeling like shit, like, no, I'm not happy. I feel like shit, and that's okay. I support myself through feeling like shit. I'm supported. I am on my own path. I am exactly where I need to be, even though it does not feel how I want it to feel. God is with me, even though I feel alone. I am allowed to feel alone. I'm allowed to feel vulnerable. I am allowed to feel scared. I am allowed to feel fear in my body. I support myself through this. I love myself through this. I give compassion to myself through this. There's so many things to be grateful for, even though I don't feel like being grateful right now. There's so many things that are good in my life, even though I can't see them. Support yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be in denial about what is going on. And it's hard not to be with this process because you really don't know what the fuck is going on. But I just pray for myself. I pray for everybody out there. I pray for anybody watching this video. I pray for this freaking world. That we support ourselves through anything we are going through, because it's meant to bring you somewhere closer to yourself. It's not meant to break you. It's not meant to harm you. It's meant to free you, honestly. I can't even believe I'm saying this right now because, most of the time, this is not how I feel. I feel like shit. But yeah, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. And I just pray that you know that. And yeah, I think I'm in the video here. I've been talking a lot. But I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.